nyante chwa emre bia am this ka free Europe akoma ebusuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer easy convenient fast and sounds so free won't you hwe me discover ye mapim tap send Intienne also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free na fesika komo ebusuafo wo Ghana afa na nyina tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it for check it green select glucometer check it push sugar level for check it for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo o so to mfa akosi kaswa ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosi nsawam Camido is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers safa drinks insure enyane anase ade bia wo pebia so wo koton ko ade a ene bebia wo se wutu mu a eye Camido. You can locate Camido Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Camido Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
In the midst of all the confusion in our showbiz industry, I still want to believe so many people are also learning and gathering more experience, looking at what we have to do in our showbiz space. And when we sit like this, then you should know we've got to move on and do it. Welcome to Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV with my people. We are ready, large and in charge to roll like it is nobody's business. There are still updates. Yesterday, a guy from America sent me information about DL. And, oh, Richie, I think you have to get a new detail. The new detail of DL saying that he did not intend to do this song for Daddy Lumba. Yesterday on TV, I argued with Kojo King, Roland Amate, and Adam Mensah Chatham, and they said, nah, guy is hitting. I said, no, he's not hitting. Now, they are eye clear. Them see them tell lies. So in a recent interview, in fact today, Kwame Dazi has posted a video on Facebook telling us that Ampong is saying the song is not for Lumba. We will talk about that later. We still have other issues to discuss, but let me start with Camido, whose manager just got married, and looks like man is not happy. Even after manager got married, now the industry is piercing him and he's been firing salvos left, right, and center. I'll pick the views of my people first on that, even before we move on into the rest of the issues. But let me welcome them on your screens. I believe you've seen in Camido Solomon Chemo already, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited. Also, he is a digital content strategist. And man like Koskoli, today he's repping Kiddy Empire. Yeah. So his cap is Koskoli and his attire is Kiddy Empire. Meanwhile, the Empire is over and could you see Empire? Over and yet, how is the Empire going? Because me, I'm not seeing you guys.
Everything can be a producer.
No, it's not true. Yeah, don't say that. Now, Kojo is an artist, please. Please be careful what you say. There we are. Aha. Kojo is now an artist. Kojo, from tomorrow, Kojo is now an artist. So don't put him into trouble.
Attack him
What I mean, don't put him into trouble. Kojo has not said anything. How is the empire? Empire, of course.
Right, I think I created a group somewhere in December last month, and I've not really pushed anything in there. So
okay, Chemo Park,
henceforth.
So it's on hold.
Yeah, on hold. I need to get some, 1 or 2 stuff before,
you can set off.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, I'm still
Kiddy Empire. But has Kiddy endorsed the Empire yet?
Oh, definitely he will. He's going to endorse it.
Artist, I'm in your
No, we just started it. And it hasn't gotten to any point.
No, but the fact that we are starting alone, Crumpo should give him that energy to also come and push it.
Oh, he will. Oh, I said you can.
Have you guys not been mentioning him?
Oh, of course, I've been doing that.
So,
but the
so
group the group in there, he hasn't seen it yet.
But the point is, on Suma Obia, and you have to make an impact before he comes in. Of course. So me, or Bemus say I cry and. You have to make an impact before he comes in. So yes, so me I will advise kids say only and you crash it you. So who's the impact never? Then he joins.
Anyways, Richie put okay, so Koskole is also here, also on YouTube as Stalio TV, and he says he needs just about some 100 subscribers to hit 1K. So please rush to Stalio TV, STARLEO now, and let's support the brother to also start cashing out, like Derek Money would say, cash out. And finally, Kojo King is ready. Kojo is ready. The CRD Asset. Kojo is ready to give us the song. Reaching Patricia teaser the two I'll say about Moon social media, and they have to also see it. And you look for that teaser as well and let you people see it because we are ready. Kojo is here, the brother Drew. Tomorrow is the D-Day.
Yes.
Tension is building up more.
More.
Now see all your conversation is about the song. Pressure, but still more him.
Yes,
no, so yesterday I was asking you that after tomorrow, no, when you are going for interviews as Kojo and when you are going for programs as Pandits, send how be like be combining the same.
Yeah, so I just have to position the mind. But now, even if I'm going as a Pandit, I'm going as a double. Yes. But when I'm going for interview, it's an artist. I have to go with the artistic mind. But if you call me now to be a Pandit, I double as an artist. So it should guide me on how I give my submissions and stuff. Yeah.
And now you also have to make news. So when issues come, despite the fact that you are a Pandit and you're an artist, you also have to put on your views so that we can say musician stroke Pandit Kojo King has also said.
Exactly.
I don't know if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Not that, now, ever since he became an artist, now he's massaging issues.
The point is I was even discussing this thing with either Jata or Greek. I said, I'm going to lose that thing, when it comes to Kojo King. I'm going to lose that thing. The moment Kojo starts music, Kojo is going to be, extremely careful when it comes to his submissions.
Yes.
Because it's your brain is experiencing the same thing.
Yeah, I get it.
Just as Kojo was saying, sometimes you wish to say the thing in this way, but because of that music tag, musician tag, you go like, how are these people going to
balance it? You have to balance it.
But still, also fire. Still,
it's a professional way.
Still, Kojo has to fire. All right, so Kojo Kid is also here, musician stroke Pandit here on the show. And tomorrow, all the streaming platforms, Spotify, YouTube, you can also do it on AudioMac, you can do it on Boomplay, Apple Music. In fact, everywhere at all that music can be streamed. I'm sure it's this night. Yeah, so like some of you guys will be active from that time, from 12 a.m. in Ghana, and I know it will be different times in your zones like America and co. You guys can start streaming. It is on. Just go for it. Kojo King, be kind, and we are good. And to the guys at the back, Digital Rasta, Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show, Lappy G, and Gideon Nilamtesin, giving us support as well. And we have to go ahead and do what we have to do. So let's see the tweet from Camido, and I wonder why Camido and what he has seen or what. Right after manager got married, man wants to fire. Hey, F now, sir. Wow. And then I go for. He says, I pray my generation learns to F pride and join hand to build this SHIT. Hey, Charlie, that guy, you like it so. He says, everyone in Ghana is giving props to Niger. Why? How do you think they're doing it? Most of us spend time to gossip and do destructive criticism rather than to help build. And he comes again to say, nobody wants to start. And they are nobody wants to start because Charlie, nobody wants to lose. The roadmap to a better industry has been there for ages. And I feel like everyone says it, but how to activate it becomes a big problem. And he says, most of these niggas are just bitter. They lack the spirit of oneness. And some are born, they can munima. And he says, honest, bro, entertainment business is and has been on the decline for years. Let's wake up before foreigners come and take it all from us. Then he comes again and said, the hype, fame must lead to streams. That is money and business deals, not babes and caps. And he says, let's have more Ghanaian artists on Times Square and covers. And he comes again and says, corporate bodies, let's talk business collaborations and partnerships. And again he says, stadium shows should be easy for all our OGs. Hey! Share! The stadium show should be easy for all our OGs. Hey! Go try it. He says, every day I open YouTube, it's about cheap insults from one person to another. And everyone is just watching and saying, Ghana, dear. He says, let's open our eyes, Charlie. Let's build a value chain. All these seminars are not yielding shit and you all know it. It's just all these labels will keep coming to us with cheap deals. And our young creatives will gradually sign because they don't see light and hope anywhere else. Hey, and sign. I said, funny thing is, most of these niggas are watching my tweets, forwarding to one another and laughing, shaking my head. We need help. DSP playlist curators don't look here much because we aren't making the numbers. It says times is onto Oscars. Rich people from Ghana are investing in Nigeria music and making good returns. Why? Because they see too many jokers. It says, I just want us to grow and stop these same level type of cheap swag and fame we play with most times. Who has angered Camido? Can the manager worry to say if it's an Niajiaka or no so a honeymoon day? Then now, sorry, no partner or throw shades left, right, and center, sir. Kojo, yes, that here. One ama Camido Bofuzan.
Who go versus the sun?
Who go versus the sun? And me, Momude, I can feel what he's saying.
Of course.
I don't know about you guys.
I feel everything that he's saying in there.
The music business.
And I keep saying, like some of us, there are a lot of things in our mind that we wish it happens to this industry. But we are in a space that if you haven't attained a certain level in society, whatever you say don't carry weight. And this guy has all these words within him, but he was waiting for a right time that he will have the voice. And now he has the voice. He has a big song conquering the world. So if he speaks, it carries weight. And so he has to voice out whatever he feels so that if people can really listen. But the sad part of it is people wouldn't listen. Everything that he's saying in there, that is the bitterest truth. about our industry. I keep saying we don't have enough financiers. The people in political opposition, they don't look our way. I know we have done a lot to prove to them that our industry is viable, but they have other interests. Investors don't understand what we do, or even though if they understand, they are not willing to invest. So what we can do is to collaborate, unite. We ourselves, we can unite, because when we put our forces together, we can achieve whatever any investor will bring to us. The investor is bringing money to us. Now, if I have $1 million, I can acquire all the other things that I need. Now, without that money, if I come to you and you accept me and we put forces together, we can achieve the same thing. And that is what we are lacking. You see, because bitterness. Last I had a conversation with Sokri, and he told me he knows if they give this industry to him, he will fix it in a day. Hey, yes. And he told me that the problem is bitterness.
In our industry?
In our industry, he just told me the problem is bitterness. He cited a whole lot of examples, and I so agree with him. This one has issues. We are laughing, today, but those issues are still there. From the movie.
But bitterness is not our problem.
Right.
No.
It will sound funny to you.
No, it's not.
But it is true.
No. So wait.
It is what?
If there is bitterness, that's fine. You have offended this guy. This guy is not cool about it. That's fine. His song, that is supposed to get royalties. If those royalties come, do you say bitterness will block the money?
Oh. If you are talking about royalties,
no. So these are the main things.
No. See, people are enjoying their royalties. We have some.
How much royalties are they enjoying?
But whether it is how much, then if so that's why is it that Shatawale is enjoying royalties but the other person is not enjoying? We are talking about if you listen to where I started from. I'm saying that we don't have the financiers. You are talking about maybe if we are bitter about me. But I have money, I can influence you so that we achieve whatever we have. But we don't have the money. So we need that togetherness to push. But if right now I come to you that I have this project, let's push it to help the industry. Because of what I did to you, or somebody has told you about me in 5 years ago, you know this game. If you start something right now, if something fresh,
I know it is there. Oh, there, Kosu.
Exactly. You last. There are other reasons. Even what Samini said when he has issue with that, look at what he referred to. Musa Sonibali. Are there yogi doggy there? You see all those bakeries.
It's any money now with the team, but still one copy feature. All that he needed was the feature to happen.
It will copy feature, no? Yeah, Basse be a Shatawale, a Basse ne. Ghana, we want to let's come together. I need my top other artists to come together so that we push this project. Do you think why those things don't happen? What do you think to prevent these things from happening? Like we seen event organizers and artists collaborating together. People have logistics. Last time Annabelle had a beautiful conversation with you. We're asking, he approached certain artists. This is what we want to do. If your mind day, we can bring the logistics, put out a good show, we all enjoy together. Artists wouldn't do it. And this is what, and I agree with him perfectly. And it is happening. It is right happening in our space. If we can go together, because we don't have it. We don't have the resources. So if we can unite as a people and push a common agenda, if as radio presenters, as pundits, as bloggers, as artists, there can be a certain level of agreement which we can set agenda. This industry, you can't set any agenda. But I know in Nigeria, the movie industry were able to set an agenda, which it went through. At the point that Ghanaians were on their neck, when they come here, pay this, pay that. And they set an agenda that do not cast any Ghanaian actor or actress. And they signed. So if you are a movie director and you cast them, they will sanction you. And it went through. It can never happen in Ghana. You see all these movie five power whatever, they are fighting each other. So this example what Socrates was saying, that people, if they sit us down, we all sit down and have a proper discussion about the industry. Let everybody pour his grievances out. Then before the other things can even work. It's not about money alone. You can have the money, but that certain people can be under you and pull you down. We have people who have brought money into there. Don't we have people who have brought good money into this industry that at the end of the day, nothing happened? Number one is a case. He brought so much money into this industry. What happened?
It's coming back.
At the end of the day, you don't have the right people with the good hearts who has the industry at heart to manage things properly for you, or other factors. And it just went away. So we don't have that love for the industry for ourselves to even make sure that we set proper agenda. So I side with him with all his frustrations in there as an artist. But things that we can achieve so much. It is we are crawling. That is the Ghana music industry. We are crawling. By now, the song that he has, if he were to be in another jurisdiction, he should have been okay, super okay. But here, you go to the top, and you ask yourself, what next again? Because you don't know where to go again. That is our problem. That is why the other time, someone was like, a Nigerian new artist has been in the game for 4 years, and his numbers surpasses our A-list artists. Yes, because when they come, some people have sacrificed themselves. Not that they are not fighting, but in as much as they are fighting, they still come into agreement. And that is where it is. We are fighting, but let's come together and work. We need to survive, but we don't have it here. Yes, when we say it, how can you even prove it out? Because of the bitterness I have about Kuskoli, that is why I can't work with him. But on the ground, dig deep inside, it is happening. So we just pray. Costco.
Yes, I mean,
So free way.
I'll side with you. A lot of things that he said. I think last week Friday, I was discussing one of his tweets, the contents, not specifically the tweets, but the content of one of his tweets.
Which one exactly?
I think the one he was making that juxtaposition with Nigerians.
That Nigerians will come and
investors and all that. That's, I mean, that has been our problem here. There's no unity. Yes, there's no unity.
So it's because that's why you're not getting investors.
Now, say if you are not united, how do you attract investors?
No.
If you are not united, how do you attract
if an artist is building,
Kojo, even in an office, a corporate office, I don't have to be friends with Chemo.
No,
it's not about friends.
It's the same thing.
What if you come to Sammy Festival and we are fighting? Can you come in?
No, it's not fighting.
It is fighting. Don't we see people when go online when an artist is building? You see a blogger dissing the artist. You see this one. Is that not fighting? Who want to be in such an industry?
Okay. In all their mess or their issues in Nigeria, they have an agenda. They have something they are working around. Even our Ghanaian economy or the Ghana economy, we don't have anywhere we are going. Yes, so we don't have any direction in our entertainment industry. We don't have any direction. What our musicians? What are they doing? Where are they heading to? Nothing. So it is like individual brilliancy. Whatever you can do, you just do it and you go your way. You understand?
It's been break here now.
But if you go to Nigeria as it stands now, Obian Faletema Bonten said this is what they are building on. But you could see that they have focus, they have direction, they know where they are going. He said Thames is now on Oscar or something. When I read, I was like, wow. You see how where they are going to. And it is not like somebody they are sent you. You wouldn't see this kind of jealousy and all this on the internet.
Oh, you know it's not true. Ah, you munya say na boka. Munya say na kan. Industry ben say dey ni.
Wait. Where and when did you see that someone like Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid has made a tweet against Obiade Awawene and I say Obiade
Oh, wait. When Davido got the World Cup opportunity, he was on Twitter lamenting that his people was it either Davido or Kiss Daniel, yes. When Kiss Daniel got the World Cup opportunity to go perform, he said his people could not even congratulate him.
He was the one lamenting, but did you see them tweeting against him?
Even Davido, when he got that World Cup, they have big rain. Davido need a Wizkid. We didn't talk about Macquanta and Amazon Babeto. When Wizkid was describing him as frog voice guy and all those things.
Burna Boy ni Wizkid.
I'm going to call a club. This night club.
You could still see the agenda.
So
yes.
that one don't say the
you could still see the agenda. But I heard him say no. Like what you was saying, maybe the person won't just come at you. But you could feel say the parish today as like what pull you down or try sign.
Yeah.
And if I'm attack you publicly. But to be able to say because and I said we've been to offices in some meetings. Be able to be the guy say no, I don't because I don't like this person. Industry player. Otherwise, I don't like this person. I can't work with this person. Send that you can. I've been born in the door, Brasame. Sa individual way no. You see. Have you seen this series? Is it Baby Town? Oh, it is really trending on Facebook.
Janga Town.
No. It's on Netflix. Ooh.
Okay, I heard them in the Agronco.
Oh.
In the Agronco.
There be the Nigerian series.
Oh, the new one that came.
Shanty Town.
Okay, the new one, yeah.
I read a post from Tony Asankoma. Was it yesterday?
Yeah. Where he said that if it had been a Ghana movie, I can make a production in Japan. Yeah.
But we are the same people hailing them. So the first day I was watching the series, I was like, hey, it's Ghana for Panic, we are into German this vibes.
You want to attribute it to what? You are not giving credit.
But no. Wait. If Ghana and the shoot here like a far.
The point is,
Ghana, you production be a man for a president.
The point is, there were people have
Gold Coast. Nancy, movie we are Gold Coast. How many people did not praise the movie? Say Charlie, the movie. Some point.
Life has gone beyond a fellow. We are a marketer. We can let you can convince you that this thing is the best.
Yes, it's nice.
That is the level we have to get to. Not the out to one now. We be a normal cell.
It's about the noise. Oh no, everybody's talking about Shanty Town. So I was forced
to go see it.
Yes, and me what me should do. I say episode 2, and I made them bamboo here. Me papa, yes I feel. I'm not a fan of series since I man. And still people. So there are some people on my neck. I'm thinking I'm easy. You understand? But you ask yourself, this movie, Peter Sedofie's movie, what is that? Aloe Vera.
Yeah.
You see how people were lambasting him on social media.
Really?
He was even fighting them. Go to his Facebook wall.
They were lambasting for what?
Yes.
For doing what?
Also, it has a single plot. And people don't understand why. And I'm like,
Oh, really?
Aloe Vera. Go to his Facebook wall.
Aloe Vera, man for born Abasimomuno. Because of the trauma he suffered, and so finding that even
the picture quality, the
sound. Aloe Vera. Me, I've watched it. I've said it.
People were complaining about saying a single plot. I'm like, So what at all should we do? You see, the ordinary Ghanaian mind, it's like a programming towards Ghana papa. I'm telling you, me so Shanty Town, man. I'm call repackaging says yeah, let me say Ghanaian movie. We have proper reviews abeba. This scene, they didn't shoot it well. We saw whatever you will see our people on best scrutinizing series Nankasa. But you see how we are praising them. You see how we are praising them. And that kind of unity, it's not there. And yes, but silent beef. Cold War. And when you want to among us, I'm telling you. You see, that was American 17. I was saying, so even if our neighbors show us the way, do we have the people who would love to invest? Do we have them? Because as a standard, somebody even replied to me on my YouTube channel and said, Don Jazzy's studio, no, it was financed by is it Kupanda or something in America. How many investors who? And also they spent on more than $200 million according to the guy
to build that studio.
And the guy you guys were talking about, the new artist, it is Don Jazzy's artist, Rema. Currently the most streamed artist in Africa. The most streamed artist in Africa. The numbers, even Whiskey Company quarter, the numbers. Oh no.
And you say because of unity.
No, what I'm saying is, yeah, on what me attract investors. That's the point I'm making.
You see,
and before now, if you want to invest in something, you will check why I'm going to know. Like, BB or one man, like, or more agenda be focus, be direction be one. Another time, Canada question part, a sham found.
Ghana, all discover by Bessie. All discover Ghana, Bessie. You think that what we are talking about?
It is not a joke. I don't know how you see it. It is not a joke.
And yet Ghana for no
bad decisions.
Bad decision on whose side?
Bad decisions.
On the investor. On the investor. Yes.
Last point.
Last point. Bad decisions.
Oh, that's it.
He can go and buy a whole hotel. With such an expensive hotel and destroy everything and say that I want to do it again. Meanwhile, the money can even that
start
a new one. And you say this is an investor that we should do what? If somebody has dropped his money.
Even sometimes among ourselves as industry players, we will say one of us and one of you waiting to occupy position be. You would think so, Charlie Widia.
Echo.
Hey, Obey Mafia, one my embassy.
And
currently, I'm going through one. When we talk about it, I'm going through one. Obey Mafia, maybe I say, it's the same person. Because we've been praying so our people should get there.
Yeah. But when they get there, they block. So Camido has given us work to do this evening. Series of tweets, and almost all the issues he raised are so many happenings in our industry. In fact, one of the areas where he talked about even artists showing they are big and they are showing fame and pomposity and blah blah. And our OG should be able to fill the stadium. Oh, there, Tobo, bro.
So it should be easy. It should be easy. So be at me, baby. Or you can say it though. I say it should be easy for our OGs. Like Sack, Snow, Beer, Samini, so be at me, but.
Yeah, Camido, the issue now, some of them, yes, I can agree with him, but a lot of them, I think he's missing the point. In fact, especially the critical ones, he's not getting it, and he's missing it. He could have used his own boss to do this, or their strategy to do this. George Britton is doing a lot for Camido, and that's what is doing the magic. And it's like he's ignoring that thing based on the tweets that he was giving out. I mean, I would disagree with anybody who will say that it's because of fighting or people not liking each other. That's why the industry is not growing. Yes, it could be a factor. I won't rule it out, but it's not the most strongest or even the factor that we have to focus on. Because people, I mean, we have a typical example of what happened in apartheid. When you read Camquest, a book by this man, Thomas Sowell. Thomas Sowell, he had a book that, and then he wrote about what happened in apartheid days. The apartheid people, like the whites, they told their people that don't employ blacks for this kind of job. Like they have jobs that they don't want to employ any black at all.
Some fake video that came out like that.
This one is for the white. Let's do it alone. Apartheid time. But the whites saw that, the owners of the businesses saw that, no, the blacks do better job than the whites that you want us to give jobs to. So they were illegally or secretly giving the jobs to the blacks because they want efficiency, because they want the job to be done.
Yeah.
They don't care about your sentiment. So even if I don't like the person and the person can make the job, like can make sure that the job is done.
It can deliver.
Yes, I will give it to the boy, that person. And so the same thing. You may not like somebody, but he's the one who can do the job. You will give to that person because you want results.
Who told you?
Or you are going to eat something.
What are you talking about? Are you in Ghana?
And so
I hate you and I'll give you job. I'll give you to the one who go to our offices and see people
it is happening.
with that certificate who are occupying
No, I know that it is happening.
That thing they forget about
But
it.
once again, it is coming from that guy who
is
doesn't know yet progress.
They
are only progress, not yes.
That's the point.
That's
why anything I'm saying, I'm one member.
You can't say maso a basso. But obia only progress. Everyone say made that mania position say made bema ebia juma ko don't mean because I mad
and what are we talking about? Are we talking about people who know progress or people who don't know progress?
Exactly.
So you identify the problem.
No, so the problem is not
to the same problem.
No, the problem is not
I have
fighting.
Go story is competent. But because I have an issue with him, I give it to a currency who cannot do it. What has caused that? Is it not the bickering or the hatred?
No, it's
what?
You're not competent to identify the right person to do the job for you. When you talk about the fighting, we can cite example even in the highest entertainment economy that we can think of, America. In fact, they fought to the point that some people were killing some others, but the entertainment industry is still booming in America. Tupac and Co. They died because of fighting among themselves and all that. So you can't come with that agreement. Those who are making the investment don't care about who is fighting who. They want the job to be done. One of our problem, like I said, Camido is not even giving credence to his own boss, George Britton. The investment that George Britton is putting in Camido, even the small thing that he has told us, like how much they make and how much they pump in, is doing the magic. So the point is that we are not getting the right investors, and you attribute it to what? Because people are fighting. No. One of it is that people don't even tell us when they make money in this industry. They hide it. No transparency. It's not about fighting. If I have money and I know that if I invest in you, I'll make money. I don't care about you fighting. I'll put in and get my money back. But if I don't know, if I ask you, oh, we are managing, oh, we are trying, there's no money in there. So why should I come and put my money in?
Yeah. Come and try some.
Yeah. So I won't, because I won't take such a decision.
No businessman will come with the mindset of trying.
Yes. Or even any businessman who will come with the mindset of, I just want to help you people who fail. Like number one. You fail poto. Now one cry there when it comes to this, because we saw some of the bad decisions and even made an approach to tell him to stop, and still he said that this is how I'm going to do it, and he failed. We were back there, like we were pushing. I remember I told you something and you said I should talk to one guy who is in charge of it. I spoke to him. The guy told me that, and one said that he should find a way to make it work. He won't change it. And we knew that this thing, it will fail. So if you take bad decision, don't go and put it on somebody fighting and all that. It won't help anybody. I think the industry, one thing that I will agree with anybody when you talk about it is transparency. Yeah. There's no transparency in it. We know those who started the YouTube thing, putting some people's music there. They were chopping the money without even giving the artists anything. And then they will tell them that, oh, we are helping you, we are promoting you. Meanwhile, that thing was making money. There was no transparency in there.
And even now,
still that is happening. So if you want to identify the problem, it has nothing to do with fighting. People are cheating, people are not transparent. Even those who are making money will not come out and say, I made this from this or I made that from that. Even Kiddy, who said that I've made money than anybody in the industry, couldn't tell us how much he has made. So who should come and invest in Kiddy? If we don't even know how much you have made based on even what you are saying.
We gave facts. So why we made money that year.
And so how much?
You can check.
Check from where? No, check from where?
Your point in the man, you catch us online streams.
Okay. When you 1 million, when you platinum sales in India, how much was that?
In terms of like real money.
Yeah, how much? How much did that platinum give?
One
you?
guy I will check and say.
So that's our problem. We don't even we are not transparent about how much we are making. Even if, when we make a loss, some people will say fake it till you make it. So they won't come and say that we are making a I lost here.
The other time with Nabi said all the events they've done they've lost.
But still he is doing it.
Yes.
Still he's on it. I mean, so I think the problem has nothing to do with us fighting. It has everything to do with the investors not coming in. That one I will agree with anybody. The people that we are mentioning, the Nigerians, they are getting investors. Why? Because they know that this is business. So they won't hide anything. They put it out there for people to know that, okay, there's money in here and we are ready to also cash in. And then they are also making...
How much did Burna Boy make last year?
$100 million.
Well,
Have you seen Burna Boy coming out to say, I made, or Whiskey say, I made this in a year?
I bet you we can... No, I bet you we can easily get that value.
Said, he made $100 million or so. And then Whiskey also
in fact
called that money some chicken.
I can bet you I don't have the facts now, but if I try to find out I will get it easily. But I can't get any Ghanaian
the same way as waiting the game for you.
Unya.
What your boy is saying is that Burna Boy might have put it somewhere, or someone who is part of money might have put it somewhere.
You see, I tried to come out with YouTube rankings in terms of how much people make in Ghana here, just to encourage others who want to get in. I bet you, the few people that I approached, none of them were ready to tell me how much they made. Wow. I even told them that I will not give the like specific figure. I'll try to give range. No. Yes. So that's the problem. Somebody somewhere wants to put money in YouTube channels and all that. Yeah. But nobody is making money on YouTube. Why should I put my money there? When you call any like even Zion Felix and Co, who can say boldly say that I have built a house with my YouTube money and all that, they will still not tell you how much they make in a month. And that's the problem. No transparency.
So what do you think is the problem?
The problem is that we are not transparent and we are not ready to tell the truth whether we are winning or losing. You see, not long ago there was a fight between a YouTuber and an investor in America. The guy wants to invest in the YouTube guy, the creator. In fact, he's willing to give him $50 million for I think 4 years. Wow. So it's about $1 million a year, and then $50 million. So about 10 million over that amount. And then the guy had certain clauses in there saying that, okay, if you say things that you are not supposed to say and then we demonetize the channel, you lose about 20% of how much I'm paying you. If you can come out with certain number of episodes or videos in a month, you lose certain things. And then the creator or the YouTuber wasn't happy with the deal. And then he came out and said that they are cheating them and all that. The point I'm using it to make that they made it public. This is how much you are going to make, and this is how we want to use your content to get the money back. Yeah. And I bet you, profits. Yes. And some people like Despite and Co can give that same amount of money to Zion Felix and Kojo Sheldon and others. That Charlie, I think you are doing something right. In fact, I want to even invest for you to get your own studio, get this, get car, and do more. And this is how you are going to make the money back. But Kojo Sheldon will not be ready to disclose how much he's making now. And you think that's why he should put his money in there. So our problem, I think...
That's why I don't know why he's not investing in this business.
Because there's no transparency in there. He is not sure he will make his money.
Do a research about those producers, Goodies, Ajikut, all them big names. Back in the days, even go to movie side, go to all the other and ask them why they are not in this game anymore. And you see the reason.
What have you heard?
And you see where the pain and the bitterness is coming from. Journalists are bitter at musicians, investors are bitter at artists, and nobody wants to even start anything anymore.
you can be bitter or whatever.
You don't know
but
what
if you are making money,
before
you
you
are
can
making
be,
money.
it's not about money.
All right.
You don't know. You make their money elsewhere.
I think the problem.
They will
is
make
about-
their money elsewhere.
Yeah, I think
They won't come to you and
the problem is
music
not
business.
about people fighting. The problem with us is that we are not doing business and we are not transparent about how much we are making or not making in the industry. That's the problem.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for your input. And Camido, next time, congratulate your boss before you start firing. You don't want us to talk about your boss's marriage. I want to believe. You just want to sway us. Boss at you be 2 years ago. And 2 years ago, of course, we are also available. We will follow suit and do what we've got to do. So let's continue with the next agenda. I know Barony is saying something. I don't know if I should consider this as a shade to Samini or something like that. And it is a tweet. And after reading the tweet, I said, hey, what is Eno Barony saying? Is she throwing a shade to Samini or what? What kind of message is she really putting out? Now, let me read it. It says, always record a full song if you wish to collaborate with another artist. When they refuse to do it, you drop it solo. Collaboration is good because together we can shine brighter. But a star don't need light from another star to be seen. Are you getting it? Remember the current issue of Samini crying that Sarkodie is not responding to his request to have a feature with him? Eno Barony thinks that if you're an artist, instead of you to go on radio and be ranting that someone is not responding to your request for a feature, just record your song in full if you wish to collaborate with another artist. When they refuse to do it, just drop it solo. Collaboration is good because together we shine brighter. But a star doesn't need light from another star to be seen. Kosko, who Eno Barony has something saying?
This is not a shade. I see it to be like an advice.
An advice to shade someone.
Oh, David. I don't see it as a shade.
Okay.
Because
okay.
Why
the advice coming at this time? Why do you think this particular advice?
Because that is what we are talking about now.
Exactly.
So it's not a shade.
Or the advice, kasa match ruby.
And I make us say, we know or catch you now, like Quadrillion and Crawford, musicians, and yet on attack it, Samini.
No, attack.
Okay. Shit.
Start there. Watching you.
I don't see any shit in this. Maybe who say like, per what is happening now, she's just advising the people, the musicians out there. What I say? So I don't see any shit in this. Yeah, as I'm working on, it is true. Even if you want to featureless Ikoju, anything can happen. Anything can happen. You understand? Ebony, her first hit, that's Sanyumi, William Mami slow down, then touching
Poison.
No, not poison. That one star hit.
Poison.
No. Call it any. That is a different song.
Mommy, slow down. You see, sugar daddy will say.
Sponsor.
Originally, the song had Shatawale on it.
Yeah.
The original one.
Yeah.
So during the video shoot, Shatta wanted the video to go in a certain way, and the Bullet said no. You understand? So they realized that Shatta was giving them tough time, and the Bullet was like, "Look, you need a verse in you. You're releasing you."
So initially, they first recorded.
They
first recorded fully.
Yes, with Shatawale. Until later, no, they dropped that one as a remix. You understand? And sometimes you be able to me see, oh prepare on ye. So what prepare on ye. And he said, if I'm waiting for Sammy Flex to drop me a verse, and Sammy is keeping me waiting for too long, what do I do? If 10 years and Sammy is not giving me the verse, I'll have to be there waiting for Sammy. No.
You want him to say yes or no?
Yeah.
You understand? So this is advice. And yes, said to be and I'm pretty sure I want to believe that Eno is speaking from experience as well. I want to believe that say you be in maybe she waited for the person, I didn't come. I not drop in, and maybe it did well. See, sometimes the can be a blessing in disguise. I want to put her Chewa. Do you know the story behind Chewa?
The movie Chewa.
Yes, the success or the breakthrough of the actress Chiwa, the original or the first cast was Irene Opare. They were on the set for days. Irene was giving them tough time. And Sammy Fiction, the director, he was looking at the woman. I think Chiwa was there as props or something. Not even an actress.
But Chiwa was an actress in Cantata.
That's why I'm saying that on that set.
She was not casted.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sammy went to them for being like, boss, I want us to try this woman. Because we've been spending days here. Irene Opare is not coming. And I was like, okay, go ahead. And that was the breakthrough of Chiwa. So sometimes, as I will prepare, you need to prepare. If I'm waiting for you, I say, "Oh, bah, na me to." By the time I realize, na me see Kenya budget in ako. You understand? And I think say when you say that, because you say this Samini and I say Sako, and I say. Okay, fine.
So now any Barony is too experienced.
Yes. No. I'm not saying say like. Oh no. No. Say No. And no Barony is advising musicians, whether upcoming ones or established ones.
Okay.
What I say and advise the brass me. Sebe. Which chamu come to master just be amount.
Oh, of course.
And tell it I don't see anything wrong with it, and I don't see any shade in the tweets.
Okay, Chamo, to ask you when I'm right there, also the better.
Yeah, I agree with Eno to some extent, but it's not always like a star doesn't need another star to shine. When you come to this game, when it comes to this game, that's not the case. I mean, when you get the right people or the right person, you will shine brighter than you alone doing it. So that's where
she captured that.
So that's where
together we can shine brighter. But a star doesn't need another light. Yeah, that one there is a true statement.
Yes,
so already a star.
So my point is generally you should take that. You have to always prepare for what can happen that you have no control. Like you want to feature somebody in your song, you don't have control there. You can do so much, but if the person is not ready to do it, you can't do anything about it. Yes, so you have to prepare for that, and we have a lot of stories. Even Calibos becoming Calibos is through some of these things. Yes, he wasn't the one supposed to do it, but at the end of the day, he did it, and he became a star from there. So I will agree with her that you should always prepare. But I also agree that it is a shade to Samini because of the trends that we are in now.
I wonder why my people are not
even the timing of it can also say
this is a straight shade.
When did she realize that
now
you have to go and prepare a full song before you call somebody for collaborations?
That is
what is happening now.
Yes.
So
that's what we are talking about.
So she's advising Samini
that stop ranting.
Yes.
You can do it.
Yes, you can do it alone. In fact, you have done it many times. So, in fact, you don't really need Sarkodie to get another.
Exactly. That is what she's saying.
Let me put this one here. I think yesterday our show, a lot of people disagreed with us. So when you were getting the audio, me too. Somebody was also in my DM, if I should put it that way. Big ups to Impossible. Impossible, yeah. Impossible says he wasn't happy with the way we were saying the Samini issue, because Samini is a legend and in his opinion, Sarkodie didn't treat him well. In fact, he felt that it's a disrespect for Sarkodie not to respond, even if he could at that time lie to Samini or say something just for Samini to be sure that he wasn't doing it. But I also went back and forth with him that me too, I disagree, because even without giving a response, Samini still came back and did whatever he did. So that wouldn't matter. In fact, it wouldn't change anything. That was my point. Yes. So big ups to them, those who are watching and even disagreeing with us. I mean, we understand. Yes, you can share your opinion in any way that you want to do it. Just that, I mean, it's your opinion. The same thing to the Lumba issue.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
But we will come back to that. So I'll end it here.
Okay, Koyo. Do you also see this as a subtle shade to Samini in his recent rant against Sarkodie?
No, I don't see it as a shade because we are all in this industry and issues comes that are related. She has felt it countless occasions. She has said it in most of her interviews that yes, it has happened to her. And so when it comes, we need solutions. So any stakeholder can suggest a solution. And what purpose are you collaborating with an artist? What is the basis? If I'm an upcoming artist and I want to feature Shatawale, probably I need that light. I want him to amplify me more to the people because I know he has a wider reach. Some idolize certain musicians. They want to be on a track with them. Some feel that, okay, this message resonates well with this artist, so I want him to be on my song. So it comes with different goals. Now, if I want you on it and you are not ready, what prevents me from releasing my song? You were not, you are not the reason why I'm doing music in the first place, and so you should release your track. You can't let them delay you, especially when you have timelines. You know you have a project you want to release December. You started early as January. You want to end everything by, let's say, May. So you have a time bound, and the other person is delaying you. My friend, release your thing and go. You don't have to wait on another person. And where he comes in, we are all stars. So we can just shine brighter, because if we make a hit song together, you can perform. When we went on a feature, Fireboy performed. And the next day, Ashake also performed, because we understood ourselves and we built something together. You are not making me bigger. We are all shining brighter. And in the States, Sarkodie and Samini, they are all bigger stars.
Oh, I think Burna Boy and Ashake also, they also have the Sungba or whatever.
Yes, Sungba.
Yeah, so, yeah.
They also, exactly. So we can shine brighter. But I don't know if you don't want us to shine brighter, we can all shine in our own individual small ways. So it's a good advice coming from Barony, because it is people are still holding on with their projects, waiting for the next month. And we have the examples that you have cited. the examples that you have cited, that people release their own songs and it became a hit. We have 1,001 of them. And I think it is better. I remember when my senior brother released his song, Officer. He featured a certain artist. And the artist gave him tough time. Even doing the video shoot and all of that, the artist showed no interest. So right from there, he told me, Charlie, when you are coming out as an artist, never even start with the feature, because of some of these hustles and stuff. If you do it and it becomes hate, it's easier for you to even get people, because they know that, hey, Charlie, you also have something at stake. We are here and Sarkodie features other young artists, and people say he's even going to take their shine. He wants to tap into them. And that is it, because they also have some value. And so do it. If you get a collabo, it's fine. If you don't get it, if the vibe isn't there, let no one delay your project, because you don't know the future of that project. Possibly, I want to believe there are some songs that didn't see the light of day because of these delays. Because the person is waiting for a certain artist. And so the right time the song was supposed to come to fulfill whatever it needs to do, that time passed. And you just release it at an unfavorable time and the song dies. So music goes beyond this business and all of that. It is also a message. It have the spiritual side of it. So when you conceive an idea or you conceive a song and you want to add somebody and they are not ready, push it away. So I don't want Samini to see this as a shade. She's also an artist who has felt it. And so please record the full song. You know, people do that. They will just record a part of it and be waiting for the other side. So once the other side doesn't come, the song is not complete. But if I have a complete song, let's say if you come, I have to take one verse off. So if you don't come, the verse is still intact. I just drop it. But if I'm waiting for you, at times even you lose the vibe. You don't even know because your mind is fixated on this artist coming to add something and it will be like this. And so you don't even have the strength to even write again. So go straight and invite the other person. Please, do you want to do it? If doesn't want to do it, go away. And you can also become a star.
Okay, so still on Kojo, Medikal has said something in an interview with Abeku Santana. I think it is on their UTV program called Atu. And because now where Kojo is about to enter into, I want to ask his opinion, even before I go to the rest of the people, that now that you are going to be a commercial artist, a commercial brand, when you hear stuff about you, should you respond to them, or some you should just let them be because you think you don't have control over? Because in this interview with Abeku Santana, Medikal is saying that when at a point it was in the news that Medikal has been bounced from America because of some issues, guns. Yeah, it was some guns issue. Because of that, he's been refused visa. He said, yeah, he didn't want to mind. Because Abeku asked him, so why didn't you allow your PR machinery to also come back to counter that particular? So he said, no, he didn't see the need. And I want to know, when artists take that decision, is it of good to them, or maybe it's of bad to them? And I'll start with Kojo, because Kojo is now going to be artist. And when he sees people writing that Kojo has been found in a corner squeezing some ass, would he say, oh, I'll not mind? Or he will call his management team, Charlie, you guys should put a press release. I did not squeeze any ass. I was just standing behind it and pressing my phone. I did not squeeze it. Let's watch this briefly. When I come back, we zoom into that discussion as well.
Who leaked the information that U.S. Embassy refused you visa before, who leaked the information that U.S. Embassy refused you visa before, you travel to America later? Who released that information?
I don't know. I saw it online and I was surprised. I was like, this kind of nonsense with this. But it'd be normal because it won't be the first time I see something false online about it.
Did they refuse the visa before they gave you the visa?
Not at all.
So you were never refused a visa?
No.
And your PR or your team, may deny?
No, certain things they wait when it happens, you just make it happen, and then later they will see you for America. Yeah. They will see you did jet inside the ball. Normal. That one be damage control. Sometimes it's not for talk. I feel like, and then you see the people from Ghana here, it be very unfortunate to say some of the bloggers, like some big names like Paul's Ghana, like I respect them so much. So sometimes when they bring out some news like that, I just say I'm like, but why such a big blog will bring something like that?
Yeah.
It'd be very unfortunate. So if you do anything about them, sometimes I'll rant about it, but I'll rant about it.
What suffer from cyberbullying and it got to you, it hurt you?
Oh, not at all. Me, I don't know the entertaining me. When I'm so sometimes me about that. I type Medikal and watch what people say, read what people say about.
You don't do videos like Shasta who will come. You people, you see the fool. You know they do that.
Oh, sometimes when I will do something more indirectly, but yeah, I mean shout out to there. They talk in mind. That be how everybody for the. Maybe how I was all kind of free, but so then no hypocrisy. You understand? So I feel like it's normal. Showbiz is part of it.
All right, so that encounter, I'm sure the full video will be somewhere for you to enjoy. But we are only interested in the teaser that was put out that suggested that to him, he should just let it go. Ampong Kasa. But what does it mean? So one day another embassy will also be looking around and they'll find that you were refused visa to America because of some guns or some weapons issue, and you think just let it go. Kojo, how would you be handling this and yours as well?
Okay, so as a marketing person, I understand communications, I understand PR, and I understand how crisis management is done and how to respond to certain things. And so there are certain issues that when you look at the damage, when it drops and you check feedback and you look at the damage, what it can cause to the brand, there is the need to release a presser or do crisis management or issue a PR on that. And there are some that you have to let go. So you just have to analyze the issue at hand. Is it one of these trivials that you cannot even prevent them? They are so like fans coming at you, people passing comments like the song isn't nice, let's say you are ugly, you are fat, all of those things. You look at them and you can let go. But issues that are talking about your brand, and when you weigh it, it can affect you in the long run. That one you need to address this. For in his case, if that thing happened to me, I would have responded because we know when his issue comes, his police issue with the issue of the brandishing of gun. The story was like, because of that, he was refused visa to America. So if that isn't the case, I think you can let them, you can clear the air, because this is about business.
And it was reported by all the major news portals in Ghana.
Exactly. This is about not Ghana alone. Maybe an event organizer want to book you out there, because day in, day out, as a brand, people go online searching about you. Some don't know you, some are already with you, but some are new. So when they check and okay, this person has been refused visa to America, then it means he's not even available for me to book him. So it's very important to address some of these issues, because it is technical. It has a law, this and that. But you can't respond to everything. And you need to understand that these things will come, like a boxer in a boxing ring. If somebody wants to hit your belly, there's a way you have to tack it in, so that when they hit you, you wouldn't feel the pain.
Impact,
But definitely you step somewhere and it will loosen up, and they will hit you and it will affect you. So you can't say, oh, I've grown beyond those things. There will be a time that in your low moment, someone will say something and it will hit you. And that is where your emotional intelligence also will step in. Yes, you will see it, you will feel it, but you need to make sure that you get over it. So it will come. But there are critical ones that I think we need to take PR also serious. If you see certain news, you have to wait. Because many people have gone through that. It has affected them. In their bid not to respond to certain issues, has made them lose a lot of businesses. And most of them even come out complete. Last, Camidoh was talking about it, that he went somewhere and they Google and a lot of negative story about song theft and all of that. And that affected him. Most of them have also said because of the negative news, certain businesses that they have lost. So all these things, if you weigh them, you can give a rejoinder over there, so that when it comes, okay, this story, I also reacted in this way. And the same fashion they come. If they publish it about 20 websites, make sure that the rejoinder also goes to 20 websites, so that there will be that balance. When they read about maybe 1, 2, 3 negative, you see another 1, 2, 3 positive, certain issues. But you can't always respond to every issue. And that is why you also need experts. Because maybe I'm a marketing person. But if you are not a marketing person and you also don't understand PR and all of that, you need people, professionals,
who can do the job for you.
Exactly. So they are on the line. Any news that they see that it is not good, they will make sure that they sit you down. This is an issue at hand. A, B, C, D, it can affect this. Some of the artists don't even know. You tell them it can go a long way to affect A, B, C, D. And they come to an agreement. Okay, let's do this way to kill it. So it's very, very important. You don't just let any news slide. Some of them need attention.
Okay, go. Let me also see how, when Medikal says he just didn't want to bother because he'll go to America for you to see some of the impacts and maybe what is good about it.
As Kojo was saying, it depends on the weight of, should I say, the accusations and all that. You can't, how do I even put it? Give a rebuttal to anything that comes out against you. Not all the time. You just have to, you know.
Your mic is far.
You just have to weigh the things the people are saying, if it is worth replying them or letting it go, whatever. You see, sometimes when your life also depends on your profession, you become very particular about whatever they say about you. Clearly, Medikal is a businessman aside music. He has a lot of things he does somewhere. Yes.
Okay.
So I won't frame it for sure. I mean,
did he tell you that?
Oh, we're a businessman. Some kind of they say it.
But he makes a lot of money from music.
What I'm saying is he's a businessman.
Yes, but he makes a lot of
what I'm
he
saying
lives
is
on music more than any other thing you are thinking about.
Oh, what can I say? What time someone music in there say be only a businessman?
As a musician.
Yes, that's
you
what.
Don't know him
Can
you mention one of his business?
Yes.
On the Camino, I don't know.
So
but he has said it.
He makes a lot
he has said it.
from the music.
No.
Quoting him.
He has said it.
But you don't know.
No. Please, I don't need to know.
You know how much he makes in music.
You two do know.
Well, based on the
show that we know he is surviving on music.
So you don't know. So he also said
the person is saying he makes a lot of money in his business.
Exactly.
And we don't know any of his business.
He's a supporter of Shagzy, so I've given you one. He's a contributor to Shagzy. He's a major contributor to Shagzy.
Shagzy came when? Like, how old is Shagzy?
And so, other business, I gave you one, so don't say.
But you don't know the other businesses.
But how much money is he making?
Please allow Koso to fire on. Yes, to fire on.
This is a serious allegation. You understand? As Kwajo said, say me a musician now. If you say this about me, I won't sit and watch the whole thing just lie. I won't do that.
Because you're serious.
This is Ghana. Gun matter.
And he said he just didn't care that he would go
to America. That's what I'm saying, so he doesn't give a hoot about
to America.
After that he's not gone.
Okay.
No, he went.
He
went, eh?
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think immediately he came back, and as our incidents in happen. So on the shutter echo, but since then they were COVID.
And I want to be sure. Ask Wakaba. Yeah, ask Okoye. Yes, ask Okoye.
As for going back or not going Campo, is not a problem. You understand? But as Kwajo was saying, if this is why I said only if he survives on
music solely.
Yes, he will pay attention to it because you need companies to, sign you for endorsement and all that. But as it stands down, if the endorsements are not coming, he doesn't give a hoot about it. You understand? With the embassies and all that, if he goes to UK embassy today, and they want to refer him to the news online, they will check whether he has been bounced. They will check, and they will get to know whether it is true or not. So that one, I don't want to pay attention on that one. But what I'm saying is about you surviving on your brand. The brand is fetching you money, and something is.
You see what we are doing. It is not only Medikal doing that too. That's why I want us to have a discussion on this. Say Sarkodie. How often times do people talk about Sarkodie and he will not even come out to say anything? Artist Bebre.
That is why I said you just have to check the weight. And you check the weight if it is worth it. If it's going to cause any damage when it comes to your brand. You understand? If you say Sarkodie, you saw Sarkodie eating somewhere, no news. It won't cause anything. But the moment you said Sarkodie has killed someone, that's a serious allegation. Do you get it? If the weight is that big and he knows this is going to go a long way against my brand, they will just issue a press right now. But you only say, why do I have to waste my time? You can't just be responding to anything you see on the internet. No. But when the thing is that big or that huge and can just block you from certain deals, you need to do that. And you want to know the, I come to know. And you know, Medikal is not hungry.
Okay.
But Medikal is not hungry. Almost displays video.
Oh. And then it says coming now.
Now come to our go to scale. When you bidding on to be Me too, Sammy go to be.
So because it's part of the show business.
Oh, rasa. I come the wa. Unyes gani mi go to be go abonten. Odi dia me amana broso no to be go abonten. Enti ona come ne no. Oh no. Enti no say o brand ni hu hia say na wo person obi somewhere like Nana McBrown. You won't know how we're very particular about the brand. So woman is allegation we are obey issue press as CCA.
Yeah.
Oh no, but somebody who doesn't give a hoot about the brand there. Charlie, my name can be Janum to crime survive.
I see. Okay. Chamo, take over from there.
Yeah. I think it depends on the issue at hand, and with his case, I mean it ain't me affecting sir because Obeko embassy the embassy can check from the other embassies, you know, like they can just give a call and ask whether it is true or not, but it may form the basis for them to even check you anyway. So yeah, sometimes you may have to respond, but if you think the weight of it and yeah, because if you try to respond to whatever comes on you, no there, and then what you man cry on me when your time cry through music in ibium and in be rebata and we watch now we and we sir. But there are two aspects of it, and I think one part is the brand deals and other stuff that my colleagues were talking about, but the other side is the emotional part. Sometimes you get so emotional about it, and then you also come out and say certain things that can even be more damaging than what they said about you. And that thing, not long ago, I think Strong Mind did something that people are saying, no, Strong Mind you shouldn't have. Because somebody said that fufu and then the response that came, it's like people are on the response more than the comment that came. Yeah. Yes. So sometimes you just have to wait and see whether what is coming merit response or not. And I think they should be careful about that. But with the Medical's case, I mean, because embassies, that will form the basis for them to go deeper into whatever you are doing. So sometimes if you want to avoid them even going beyond what they just want to see, then you may have to respond. But if you think you have nothing to hide, or they can come in and do whatever, I mean, at that point I think there's no need for you to even respond to whatever is happening. But somebody like Sarkodie, I remember he hardly respond like directly, but indirectly he will say something. And in one of his interviews he said that one of his cousins, like little cousin, came home and asked him whether indeed he's an Illuminati or not, and then that one he said it hit him like he felt it, so he had to do something about it. And then came out that song, Illuminati song. Yes. Or now what or say fan who say on responding, but or no any cousin Beth he say or co school no or more can't you know Nick cousin no cry feel bad because uncle yeah Illuminati like that kind of thing. So that
when the Illuminati has
been given in negative connotation. So the little boy was suffering from it. Yes. So after that he said no, he felt it, so he had to respond to it. So based on what is happening emotionally or even brand wise, how it can affect you or not, you know, then you respond to it. And sometimes it's difficult to determine or decide whether this one merits it or not. That's where you may need professionals to advise you in the direction that you have to go when it comes to such matters.
Well, I think I agree with the points my panel members have released on this particular saga, but I still want to maintain that, you see, it's high time our people take their craft as institutions, and that is what most artists don't do. Take your craft as an institution, because Ghana Commercial Bank or any of these corporate bodies will not sit down for any allegation just to come on their brands. If not for anything, now that social media has even made the job easier, what would hurt you if someone puts out something and you put out maybe some 3-paragraph letter on your letterhead and put it on your socials that I've seen reports of people saying I have been this, I have been that, but reality is that it is not like this. What will hurt you to do that?
Just right.
It will not hurt you.
That's where the professionals will come in, and we all know.
It will not hurt you.
We all know
By
they
then
don't
you
do
leave
it.
it, and I think no, it is not right.
When the argument na bana, no na omu professional be or yes am and they are not doing business. Only obia BBC say Charlie, you are responsible for this. So if something like this happen, let's give out a response. Bibia on
just 3 paragraph letter will do this. You have a letterhead as a company. 3 paragraphs. We have seen in the news that we have been blah blah blah. This is statement of fact. We have not been refused any visa by anything. No embassy has ever said. You leave it, and the rest, because people are also looking for content, they will pick this, write stories out of it. Job is done.
It stems down to our.
They are not doing business.
The foundation, how it started. The early days, they invested. They weren't doing business. It was just a one-man decision. You see, one-man decision. That is how come they lost out with time. And so everybody liked it. And you are enjoying it so much. If you have a PR, if you have a marketer, or publicist, all of that, you know, at the end of the month, you have to pay them. So if he analyzes all this money, you
can even do it on when as and when there's an issue, but they won't even try that one.
Contracts.
Okay, guys, thank you. If you are living abroad and you want to send money to Ghana or any of the African countries, please remember to use the only trusted and reliable money sending app, that is a money transfer app, that is Tap Send. Tap Send. It is that simple. Get it on your phone today and be part of those who are benefiting from the usage of Tap Send. I want you to register it now, and anytime you register as a fresh user, remember to use SammyFlex as your promo code, and you are entitled to some €5, some £5, or some $10 if you are sending from America. So take advantage of this and start using it now. Now to our very final story, and here it is about Daddy Lumba and the great Ampong. Yesterday, when this story was discussed, a friend who lived in who lives in America sent us a long voice note with even examples to show of what he was talking about. And according to this gentleman, all that we're saying that Daddy Lumba cheated Ampong was not true. He said no, there is no way Daddy Lumba will cheat Ampong, and that even Daddy Lumba was the sole financier of the project. Ampong did not put a penny. One gun and Ampong for being two. So I must say Daddy Lumba financier. So this has been going on, and today Ampong has also gone to another interview platform where he was saying that to him, he's not doing this song for Daddy Lumba. Daddy Lumba too, in an interview on his radio station, that is DLFM, has also said that he's not doing this song for Ampong. Therefore, why are fans putting out things that are not reality? Let's listen to Ampong saying that this song is not for Lumba. Let's go listen to that interview before we come back to listen to Daddy Lumba as well.
Daddy Lumba into our boy, oh, sir, me born mama specifically, and you know, Daddy Lumba into our boy, oh, sir, me born mama not me body. Some about mama and coffee, Obu or no crown, mammy to me over catch and some patcho, said I'm a dumb mamma, young mammy. Imagine mammy didn't have a list, I and mamma, and my body I check for you. So if I want to do a song for him, I could have mentioned his name, but anyone it's like more than 3-4 minutes. You never hear any name. But what Miss what granty interview? Yeah, I'm a waka say and you know Daddy Lumba in our born. Me say may you be Obeteminka. That is what I said. But anyway, it's not about this song, yeah. And yet Radiaka Joya. There would have been no cry. What's a son? One means someone may say, and yet and money. Some person young mammy and now do dunk my money. One to man and now do dunk to me pajam. What's he obedient? And so we the womb be more intimacy and no time soon. Time soon. But interview I'll call you Happy FM. Then I'll call Happy FM.
Happy FM.
With Nyansabo. Because I no, Kojo. Interview call you last week, right?
Yeah.
Enche, please.
But me Kasawi maintenance. I've never sat down and watched that interview. Me interview. Even my song, when I recorded the song, I don't listen to it again. Me can't play.
Okay, then me can you come watch it.
Catch them.
In the interview, we say Enyomono. Obi from Daddy Lumba camp. Afi wakai.
Yeah.
And then okay. Obi fi Daddy Lumba camp catch us say. Lumba I recording you be or recording you be. Na ya wo Enyomono. Or directing you too. Na what say asasa na che. But what na see the afen Enyomono pi. Enyomono pi no. And who say when Enyomono e ya wo no body tiawo. Enti wo so wa ya nwomo a sa nwomo e ye ono e na wo de wo refer to ananya sa na okay
man kase ma ya nwomo me say me nso me ko studio na obete me nka. That's what I said. Me ko studio na obete me nka.
That's what you said. Enti be mo interview ni cho.
Oh yeah, obete me about me me ati na me ka say me kasa wi no me ntie biom.
Adia esro wiase ne se akokọ akoso akola akurum akora no bufu na akokọ no bufu oh akokọ waso akora akurum
but I'm more expected this particular line e onwum nim
e wo mu
minim anyum me say anyum na no asa se
akokọ akoso akola akurum akora no bufu na akokọ no bufu kromfo ko wi obi ade kromfo nipa no bufu na kromfo no bufu
the more expected line just in some ba no
this is the punch lines
timbacho ye be lunch na ha tira be ne be lunch
oh ma wie nyum no
wa wie nyum no
I'm done with it me wa wie nyum no
me
mran ma hwere nyum I'm telling you
wa wie
me mran ma hwere nyum
ubi song against that Lumba wa wie
omo bi edi
wa bo bi din
ma ka na just be so ade me so ade o menya nya atwom ne ni post ade type menya that type come ma fan nyom amunti me mani pam fa me ni agoro
wa bo bi din
ma ka na just be so ade me so ade o menya nya atwom ne ni post ade type menya that type come ma fan nyom amunti me mani pam fa me ni agoro
na sesi no asem no ye can sing because music fans are claiming say Ampon anyum e dia hate Lumba. In fact producer nimpo yeah nyum no roro or the back akra no impression or create and say this song ninie e na aba no Ampon so akọ recent interview and he said no Lumba de menya nyum ma no menya nyum ma Lumba on say on yes Lumba so in another interview so no so nyum no ya no so anya ma obia in person or ye ma enipa bi enyum no a situation bi afa afa de opeso ye yekotie Lumba de no so o DLFM na e ma meto aso
wow
na e train so which me about my problem
wow
na e train so which me about my problem so me sama mo bono me ti so bi frere na oka no who say me say after my give me to be
and no it's true you're right
so that so and now do media catch mo so me say you way babon it's 7 good years that means you know me ya crack no it's over 7 years
that's a secret
yes so me give me to be and I almost say so we no for now we no na we green we ko awo ho a enye mo ba entimi nye amansai so
wow
entimi green there e wo ni penyi na ano anata e se ni penyi na akoma a mo pese mo ka eno na me de ma amanfo
yeah
entimi me na mata gi obi be eye ni ta pi din so for now if you say me can I will do so for now do so you so that cheap
did you get it
room effort chikaka.
Na daddy na a phone of that had can be say or they be any Dennis or say yeah the be a force of yeah than daddy
You see, William, and then they can do Emma lives, no. Because and some Obia can be a mayende. Yes, we the class and the teacher who have to say, oh, they win an hour can. And the common term, every
All right, so rundown. That is latest on Daddy Lumba and the great Ampon. And I know Chemo has been an advocate for this. Chemo, I don't know what you will say today. So now, should we still take these guys serious with what they are saying, or we should just ignore them?
My bemo. Based on what is happening now, is some way. I think still, but as they have said, both of them, I think right from the beginning of releasing what they said, I said now they are saying opposite of it. I remember me inside the way of Canada, but I've seen some people saying say omo release for Lumba ka say omo can answer no, he's ready to deal with them. And sana neighbor out. But clearly from this interview, he's saying say or a musician. And only my man for some and on one and 70. So I be say ya why a fit you be another why I can was a mamma piano. What me you so into one man. In fact, I when you listen to the extended version, he said say we a musician not a over bonuma. Don't just consider yourself alone. Consider people and how they feel about what is happening. And or they are like clearly he's saying say why Ampong. And as even the joy that the industry Mr. Manfred as someone they can cry. Just a person just say why mom. And Lumba there, I think say obit me to try and cry because why here a number was similar lines. As I could tell the oyade. Into no cancer na I mean won't mean that and just say coincidence and so more ram kakra. Oh, I know the money because only a Ampong incident it's about 7 years ago. 2015, 2016. And then you mean you also recorded 7 years ago. And you know of 7 years ago no recorded. Only Ampong 7 so it's about 7 years ago. And into coincidence no I know shit. And Mr. Manfred in so back and ask my antenna you a drop here. But or say and you know Munti say coincidence. And Ampon so the same thing. Initially Omubuzano so or no only Lumba was him. And so a bonuma and you title ye Nyamia Katia or Nyamia Katia. And into non canoso or more Lumba di or more be. By a new muno is like say oh yes sifwa Obenya Nyamia Katia. And on so abonding him, but because I know so Lumba was 17 or boss anima who can't osisi for yenim se Lumba sisiu. And now what bonima was osisi for Nyamiaka to have banners. In fact, sir Nyamiaka to an banners and even a man of fool. Now later also Babaka say oh Debbie and you're ni Lumba. Now Obianfa on to coincidence and I know shit because Lumba sisiu. What bonum and so in your Lumba, but what can we do? I think musicians they have that right to do some of these things. They can say that no, that's not what they mean. But those of us analyzing, we can either go that direction or go the other direction. You know, almost and some no makanama. But we will still take it as it is, and we think they are just trying to dodge what is happening, especially the calls coming on them. And I'm not surprised. Ghana, there's I don't know how. Say asemsia you want penyphobia or they will call you and even sometimes maybe give you an offer to even stop this or that. And tell you other things. Say, oh, you be you on your but this on the coin all that. No matter the situation, ebi ni de sɔfo yi be ɔmo ma hwɛ sɔfo ni video a ebi kura de defend Lumba no me gidi say enim guase o munyai because sɔfo eni say sɔfo twantro sa video ni mu no sɔfo ne say the Ampong ka no no kre the that Lumba ka no no kre and you know how can you say
why
someone not happy and as a pastor now because no one of them like none of them is lying. But still, we know that there's a conflict between them there. And then I saw for no mum ne tantro. Say Ampong can no cre. The Lumba can no cre. Nanso still I to call her there. And I saw for no mum ne tantro. And you know more used to suffer no defend that Lumba. Munya it doesn't make sense. Oh, who take question even anytime I obeka Ampong asembiana no phone. Oh, video now. Obeka say delay na ye ni interview obusa say enti Ampong boa no asembia ni ho obusa no bibi waje ni sika obia na obika like you can clearly see that the pastor is lying and I heard say or NDC for suffer. So I don't know if there's a connection between Omo Muchantoni and DC there, but
what are you saying?
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just
what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying that
NDC is opposing.
Sana Mati Menka say NDC. I'm not.
What is the NDC body draw?
There be Nyamina Meka. There be Nyamina. Mrs. Anna Mati.
I say with a Casiman can ye.
Man can ye. But Nyamina Meka, Sana Mati. Man can ye, but Nyamina Meka, Sana Mati. Or your software didn't drop. I think that in the year 2023. Say omo propagate this adena mema the Commander Man Award. So we name award the man the fake pastor of the year. Enkoma Bedukobi. On Famano, I think they will deserve it. I mean, if there are issues that we have to resolve, or you fake or a liar, or you be isn't it describe it based on the video that I've seen. Not any other thing. So I interview now, now.
Or say, launch info.
And no info. And no kind of money tantrum more. Oh, info. Or say that the Lumba can on tantrum. The Ampong can on tantrum. But they are fighting.
And
so assembly and new
hobby no craning and we no craning.
And you know, you don't judge say they are telling the truth. You say we are can ask them. We are can ask them. And so you intimi and mind to conclusion. But how can say we cannot cre? Nanso asem wo there. Now there's somebody lying.
Opani the all can somewhere. What here? And a unim. Baby about be kase we na ye no cre na we no pani intimi me kase. Ebia kojo can cre and a Lumba na can cre.
Yes. And to avoid public. Of course, so to avoid it kase obia can asem into areas of it. Men go kase we can cre into assembly. Yes, because it can't be true. And that's why NDC for so. Oh, Sana Mati, Minyamina Meka. Oh, Nyamina Meka. Sana Mati. Sana Mati, Nyamina Meka. Messi Mati to say Sana Meka. Into Mati say, yes. Or no cry, a prediction be football be but I never Meka. Sa Lumba, Semia, old Dintron. And America. And let me address the our friend or Sandy
from USA.
The America channel say I mean he's trying to be fair and say even say tear some one side and could see the other side. You know. So I saw for now what both sides can when to me I'm correct. So for now or no what do Martinez or no I say or do Martinez no Ampong wife or cry or my way can it my way can it or no crowd went to me and can cre and you know yes no say or obviously or a Lumba fan into one country Lumba say if there's more to the Ampong abekana or more advising no so mechanic deal wanting now I cannot the yen ma obin to be biamano and it's not like obi pelumba asem obi tan Lumba no asema bana yeka. And at the air can say based on the ababontin. And you per se can be called baby phone to file the brand funny me nunca. Oma tie both sides of crown. Omu chantro. Na ye tie one side. I no need him. Ena woko courtons na ye can some to so na one country. We assume say that's the truth. I mean, without you giving contrary information, we take what obia can occur to the intino. Your best, your friend, no, yes.
Eric, yeah.
Obetimi actually na ye but based on the aban.
I got just the long voice is yet.
Me tie ni nyina hwe video no de ba ye ni nyina. Na my conclusion is say obviously on ye Lumba fan intino, he is also just supporting one side of the case.
Okay. Yes, Costco. Yeah, wrap up. Should we take them serious?
Sikadi and in same baby in the same money is the root of all evil. If you and so 7 years in and I did. We're going to 4 or 5 years old. And I spoke about this issue. I said 4 or 5 years. Now, what teams I don't know. That's what she Ampong. I want to believe say Sikana Lumba Tambu boot no neso pa.
Your promo is 340,000.
3.4 billion.
Big money.
I say only say o share video no go try. And I will be April no match. Will be pledge no match. And it's I no kwa no nya sa o. Enti e bia de eyina ntimi an capture de tutugu almost no e kan ho de na just a huge money.
7 years ago 3.4 billion. To feel trasaku mabome enti eni ze unua ne better ness no brasa me na ga unua so fe go man 1 billion
unia dikash ni
what me attempts going now to come
and American person better say kasa I say Lumba na ball kan nyina nti
na here no spend here for recording say una ball ka dia den ka twa ne kai no hu say ne wo contracting no be featuring man no woko but we joint production na mo ye oh, and I'm moving more launch ad no na sika say yaba. Into the one our can yes, and 20 million 50-50. You see, we've been here talking about agreements and young sign all the time. I'm pretty sure say some most agreements to be prior to the work and can say we can go here. And can you issue can never go straight. What you say or can say revenue maybe at 20% and at 30%. And that's what taking it on. But we there, MS or Lumba na kaish deal.
Sorry.
Sorry. I even kind of same thing now. Ha. No. Voltage. Voltage. Once we kind of same thing, I say, I never be a sort of man one farmer. Hey, no, Bekai. And the Abasa, as a legend, Lumba, I mean, we are legend. We are legend. You say the branded Lumba and Brasame. What can millions of people?
What can them
attack a bounce no? Whether was a murder, I say, and yet the cry attack a bounce no benu. But ye bet Nassus wash a sama. You know, a month for complaining all the time. I say, and to Wada. And to Wada. Among these millions of followers, no, say Bako and a Juma, I did record so a beer by this time, and can walk kind of for and go kind of for. And to know as much as I say, yes, Kojo is a legend, he has done a lot. Mama, you shall complaints is what Ebe. Yet, I shall say, industry need to grow a bit to keep up shape. Send him in a bit, yes, and because in Kojo submission, no one can see and collaborating in your human home corner. And sign your moon and mamma phone to me collaborate. Because you see, as a me movie director, me feel the young transcript near directing. Chemo be editing, Quadru be a holy camera. Some flex be a you see. Yes, okay, it's me up near movie up their court Netflix. You baby, you know, not Coscoli greedy bastard. Remember, come up with this Netflix. Maybe a cramp on man kind of crunch down. And Chamo was with you.
I come up here, giddy bastards.
Chamo was with you.
And I come up here, giddy bastards.
And then you had 3-1 or you're wrong for a 3-1.
Giddy bastard. Na kan you Rollins na kan you. No catch any crop.
Two Kuti Rollins.
Okay.
Oh, my brother, about what Jessica no. Say, I'm $500,000 in book. I'm so telling me 100,000. Send them away in account and my industry to me because you know. And said that some of the musicians, you know, are weaponizing fan base, you know, against others, you know, a problem. It's never clash at a well grandpa. The fan base, you know, they don't really think about something I can know. So far as against Atawale, they will come at you. Kasem will anything. When you make a revenue about Mamma Kakra. When you back and come 20,000 cities in Bois. And Ampong to me, and the OE. Now, honestly, got Ampong 7 years in it. You couldn't record a song. So the mother Lumba. O quarter of 4 days and Fuyan also simply mubajim. And you may add the foul Ampong. And you will pay then. Oh, says I could hear him. Oh, it's 7 years in a fellow work with you. 7 years in. Yes. My name is Graphobia based in a day throw shade at me on Facebook. Anyway, as some classes are quite 10 years now. 10 years was last year. I feel also responding to this. But you can issue an old man, Sana. Oh, I can't say. Ampong, I bet you your mouth. Now you want Mr. Manfred. Issue. By any name say, oh, man, no. Because that's an man, so I make a statement. You say, what money sika, I'm on a customized tundra. Shows in your Lumba. Sa some buy a Lumba drop it. Sa and you will say. No, when I'm so don't have a bedroom. I feel the freeze a muku serious beefer. What's your video then? And you only the Lumba. Lumba so you know. Today, some Cobia cost which is very okay. Very okay. So, much mirrors of BB and make a beer. And you okay. Not the SAB some of the man on farmer. Because I did the Jadier and Nimuna. And 7 years in the national office CB and there, and some of 100,000 manner. I mean, on for man, not the air cost will be at the twin cat. Indeed. Ampong. Send what's in the young daddy Lumba? Media gospel artist dear. Gospel artist dear. Sanum not dear bad and fatal. Sana audience. Oh, that's I made a son with the bad and fatal. And fatano. And when Sammy woman when the gospel and it's a very nice. Another one day gospel. Ampong. Chemo person gospel songs na one in Kuti Anko. All right. I don't come on Medikal crowd. By it, Yami Martini. What's it for? What is it for? Okay. The title of the song. Let's shoot.
Oh, issue need the na idea na correct like yeah. Because Mekai Ampong say ono or Pelumba some year pa. It's onya call say that the person no yanyum the need J like the cry need J pa say obemiti a legend like that to the need and a coy. And also no cry most of the track on not try or most of the song on the album or not try. And na sa launch no mo here cause here an idea because it's a gospel for the no more launch. No, so also invite you a title for be brave one mobile. If you find a me launch and I'm a fresh, I'm a fresh. Now, many course colleague I project, but I'm a fresh, me na me invite you. Now, my who says, Sammy, I'm a bomb. I did 100,000, I'm a two boom. Meaning, Senka, I am in Kwanka, says can in Bangkok. But me knew into the idea boom. Now, we now look up for a crime out. Your creative idea, Bua woman, you panning, just gone down the drain now. Better. Yes, me say no way, and yana or chnoy, because me a preview to certain details on that. Yes, and in those times, so the Lumba Obi and Kofor kind of want some power, and you'll be a kind of want some own casa. It's or no more bit media afternoon. It's any paba could say. One all day hate because a lot of people with issues with Lumba. It's over to me, I know I'm all of them. But be Emma Ampon so Jetum say the interview with Silky no see and you know over 6 years ago. No. and a man Ampong say okay and all draw a line now ono kra say obi man a hint say obi Lumba e born mama ni to to tomo or fa say e ono name mo nye joy daddy any pano say Lumba kasa wa anye nom na ma kwadwan Ampong amaji Lumba di ba kwadwan Ampong me njide because udi kan betra radio so ekan ono nya sabo akwa ekan say enyom no oni Lumba ombu say anti ubo ma Lumba and I say I unsura de unye hypocrite it's no de wa fam no nti afere de na de ye frɛ wa wo say enya nyom ni onipa bo beat no roro ono so ni Lumba e such an issue na mu nyina ma team up close allies no ma team up
see close allies
yes and am over hit mu take revenge and baby abu free ba roro on Kantanka TV e can say beef enye na o advice say obe yadwuma we no enema ono akum no yadwuma we ehu yie pa obe say oni obi enya
both physically and
physically and spiritually obe say oni obi enya akasa wo radio so na TV so na wakoda sa nipa no nkoda ayo ojinamu ye niema enti sa niema no enye amokro no kra pa Reggie Stone chow say onu ni nya issue bi ema okasetia no enti opana chow ema odisi ya grey kra so say onko pa Reggie chow man yi twa ho kra de send Reggie Reggie so say we dey long issue ti wa forget it won so wa be Kristo ni roro na ugina ayi papa yi kaso asori e ho de bi abo bass guitar ho no u preach u call on Facebook time na u preach about Christ na mu mienu nyina Bible actually say vengeance is of the Lord no after the mu be take vengeance u be take revenge on Daddy Lumba because of ebia niema bi ode am past and try ye ko roro so voice wonyom ni so bi ono so ne voice e wonyom ni so bi
roro voice wonyom ni so
of course ne voice also
oh I see
enye tune pe o tu Kwadwan Ampong ye intro bi wo ho but the roro Kwadwan Ampong let's go David ni tu but the roro ne wo mu roro kra Ampong kra so boni ba ne o kan ho enyom no to bi na mo be ye we ya it goes against our beliefs no say ye de omo to nyamesumu ni e daje o ma feel poto unless say they are trying to tell us say say ni de omo the Bible na to nchen and omo be ko omo ko because whatever has sustained you niam akom nyina free say sika show Ampong be kan mri bi say onya issue ne yire yare ne na ohia sika bi several times or could chase ya ne sanka bi it is a what me as I go through and no and now be den e bia opese ofa we so no de tinika as numbers YouTube numbers and I say digital streams ni ade but Kwadwan Ampong obi onimu nyom tro yi pa who release it for a while if you want to come back Ampong doesn't need Lumba Bruha to stage a comeback. He can drop a song today and it will be everywhere. He's that talented that and it will give negative impression about him and his brand. And it has the probability to even kill his brand.
Hey.
Yes, not a yes sir.
Now that we've even heard he's getting some social media numbers traction from it.
Yes. Numbers, they will be numbers. You form one numbers. Oh,
sorry.
We listen with thought.
Sorry. Now, Kasabe affecting on that was what
exactly.
The tangent you were on.
Exactly. Because we're a gospel artist. And sir, ne circle no a software, a Christopher, whether you're a hypocrite, still they will come back and judge you. Yahoo will be our Nancy cry a case. On Crampo, they were on your body be out, so I could try. Secular song. And you're too good, so. And never see that or trifanable. It's on you very careful. Obet me we need some numbers and the end, not so correct TikTok. atija wo hodomo. But in the long run, you come back and fight it. Afi obeba say when you bibia wi o wonum papa o de brain no. Eho na manfo obetenche o nsa kire say akwayo. Yes, they say they were building you say enyom no ye den ebeba. But wandwene hu yi, especially with to say the we are all distorted on one information. Wa ba confirm say enyom no o di dad Lumba fe they also say enyom no my which clearly who did that way. We are not case. Obiara ni awoye. To over say wa ba mabua. Don't listen to kutupa na man for show kutupa na fabra no. Over say o kram based on conform some of maka chiro no. Over say ne kra ka chere say on sakra na adwunya. Obetimi agyae. Not the nyomfo Friday aba because sa tone dey assert am. Obiara who say bibi say abanti attention about so if he drops any other song biana say onya na writer the probability say a be hit na na aka na nya nkomodie because this song critically when heard here the consequences will be more and I know say adewe bi enya ono nko anadwen there will be other people behind near push you oh yeah but udi obi a ono assemble on kasa area I careful.
Well, this is how we are ending today's edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. There was one remaining topic, but I'm sure we'll push it for tomorrow. I don't know why people have stopped projecting poetry in Akan language, or better still, Anwinsem. I've come across a video of a certain man delivering some Anwinsem for Otumfo.
Yeah.
Hey, damn.
Yeah.
And when I watched that, I said, sir, rhythmic African poetry, we almost say rap. That was what the man was doing.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's so sweet, but
very nice.
I'm not sure time will permit us to do it. Oh, you have seen it too,
I've seen it. Very,
Charlie,
very nice.
no, it's so dope. Like, it's so dope. So dope.
Everybody was enjoying it. Even though he tried putting in some modern day language. And they got it.
Yeah.
All of them got it.
My only disappointment was the fact that there were white people there.
Yes, we didn't do it for you. Yeah, it's not for you, so just listen.
Richie, let's watch it. Tomorrow we discuss it, but let's just watch it. Tomorrow we discuss it. Let's watch it. Tomorrow we watch it. You discuss it rather. Yes.
Therefore, Asante kotoko hene. Say ti udia ya bro ya nchene. Ukuma apembeba. Da pema bom pim dom pim. Oswa wo men pim enso enche na wa pim. Frisa wo de oye baako enso wo chan apem. Sikaja kofi eya wo na oteso. Obi nya bia ko baby so ye ya hwese oteso. Nana onana memprekasa so mesre mekasa ya sembi na abo mi pusa ama me na mana mi bisa kasa tesa akasa tiada sa mesre monya so na montie mekasa minyanka meto mebo enyese mabo so nsam hyehye mebo ode mame ntwe wa adwen ko 19 kojo ho nsem we mika nipa taate mu ka se kojo ho waka ho ne wa keka meka mensem no enye banku enso meka banku kra de meka emu ni aba so mensem no mu wa aba inti meka timisre mami akwaba penyifo si nyansa ofie ti de mechi bokoboko na yenko fie na membo wa dream wenko fie na mindua ma asem na ba wa dream na daachi ebedi ho afo fie minsem no mu edu ti mafa potoyewa mepoto twi ti minsem na ya meka ne poto en Chris, Santasi Quinson, I may taste a brofuedu. Brofuedu, a rich contumely. Brofu come away, and yet for said your utumbre. Ti brofuedu inti, Samika brofuna mi do brofuedu. Eya mi chemu kochi. Mesem no maputo enso enye eto tijidi na entwiwo mesem no enye akutia enti entwiwo misremika mesem no enye soloku enti entwiwo.
Oh my wow! Wait, any rap, no rapping.
Of course.
So when we say rhythmic African poetry, rap, no,
yeah, that's it.
But you see, that's
no. We have lost it in terms of culture. Look at how
is it Abrafo? The rap new.
Yeah, he's speaking impeccable tree. Unadulterated.
See the rhyme. Me the rhyme they come you. And the wisdom in the rhyme.
Now we can't put two lines in tree without missing the English word. And he spoke without missing even one English word in there.
Hey.
And that is brilliance, intelligence. KKD has that skill.
Yes.
KKD, when he's speaking tree, impeccable. When he's speaking English, impeccable. He doesn't miss it.
Yeah.
And this is the culture that we have lost as a people. This is beautiful. And some of this, if you want to keep it, it needs to come from the top. There should be an agenda to make sure that it is nice. People love it. But Charlie,
Go. That's I say na no take the other kind I am.
We didn't get your discussion.
I know. I say na no.
Oh, me there, you know, say what na Kumasi pe na unim nkru no use ye na brofu yedru ekru kochi ekru na ba ko di kan there was Santasi WW Santa unso ko kan kru 3
so free Santasi.
Okay, Santasi no ko brofu yedru no ko kochi yeah, right, I mean, it's crazy how ultimate team, breaking no come and be so. You know, it's like what the West need to grow. What the West need to grow. The metaphor.
Are they still in our schools?
Oh, I mean, literature. Yes, but anticipate the oil.
Because you ain't time near private basic school, no. Near what I mean, some Sunday, my name we
I'm for the cultural day.
Yeah,
I mean, some any stage, any Sunday, money.
Remember why, bro? Yeah, man, country.
So the poets are now doing it in English.
In English.
It is serious. Ed.
Jamu, Yanko, also can be an answer. I say another platform.
And no one why no like why somebody like this guy Nanasasi. I think he's also good. And then we have Rhyme Sonny doing it in English and other things. But there my idea or say unim the
radio presenter too.
And I think Senka Yankrof no rappers near that, you know, if they have a chance to talk to people like this, they can come out with like serious buzz, serious buzz and some kitwa. And yeah, this is good. And you listen to it and you feel so good, like because you think about the rhymes, you think about the wisdom in it, the message, everything is on point, and we can't do anything just than to praise him. I think he has done well, and those who can do it should come out so that we support.
Push them. Well, thank you so much. We can only end it here. So whilst we are closing, please wait for us in just about 2-3 hours and go online and stream Be Kind. That is Kojo King's song. And tomorrow 6 p.m. video premiere on YouTube. Kojo, what's the name of our YouTube channel? I've always been looking for Greenville Records. Kojo King. Okay. All right. So we are waiting for that as well. You guys should look for that. It is going to be an interesting one. You have to look for it. We've told you we were coming. and now we have arrived. Gween. Thanks to Kojokin for coming. Thanks to man like Koskoli. Koskoli is kind of 100 subscribers. So we drew 1K. So Stalio TV, you guys should go follow, go subscribe rather, and let's see what we can do to support a brother. And in Team Dodo Solomon, online manager, thank you. Digital Rasta Currency, who did camera for us. Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Fowila PG, and Gideon Nilam Tessin for giving us support as well. My name is Sammy Flex. You can also follow me on Instagram, Sammy Ban Flex. Remember, it is a verified account. And link up and let's do more. We are here for the industry. See you when we see you. Bye.